Okay.
On a totally different stance from Infinite Warfare, is EA's, I think I'm correct in that. Is it EA? Yeah, it is EA.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
EA's take on the war first-person shooter genre is Battlefield 1, which is not to be confused with the first Battlefield game.
Okay.
It's Battlefield 1 in the same way that it's Xbox One.
Yes, well, not that it was made during World War One.
And not that there was a Battlefield 360.
But anyway, Battlefield seemed to have taken a 360 to go all the way back from World War Two to World War One.
Yes, the Great War.
To me, going into it,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the idea first. The gameplay feels, and the game itself feels like the older Call of Duty games to me because I grew up playing them. And I mean, not number 4 before then.
Are you talking about the original 3 Call of Duty games?
So, like,
Well,
when
the
it was,
original
I
four.
think it was Big Red One was one of the games.
That was number 2.
I can't remember any of the others.
Call of Duty 1, 2, and 3. The Big Red One was number 2. I can't remember what number 3 was.
Number 2 was a separate. Big Red One was separate altogether from Call of Duty 2, though.
It was that era, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, this to me was the first Battlefield game that I've ever played. So you two will have to help me with this one.
Okay.
I just before you get into it, I have played Bad Company, and that was brilliant. I'll just stand up and say that.
I've played Battlefield 4 and Hardline, so...
Well, I played Battlefield 1.
Yeah?
You're going to start somewhere.
Anyway, I'll start off with when I first loaded up this game, in the prologue, where it sees just your main battle at the end of the war, where you are basically, you just have to survive, well, last as long as you can against an oncoming wave of enemies.
Yeah.
And for example, if you died, it'd just pass you onto another shoulder, and onto another soldier.
Yeah.
So it was like that. It's trying to get that idea of war isn't fun, and it gives you a proper name of somebody that died during the war as well, with the dates.
Wow.
When you pass away.
That's kind of brutal.
So it's a very brutal game. The whole, from what I played through the first campaign of it, it is very brutal. I think it's as brutal as a war game can get, to be honest. But anyway, gameplay-wise, the first campaign, it's set into 4 campaigns. I think it's 4 or 5 campaigns.
Yeah.
And the first campaign is you are a new soldier called Danny Edwards. Danny Edwards, that's his name. And basically you are with you have your commander and one of your friends. And you're in what they call Black Bess, which is a tank.
Yeah.
Good. Because I could get messy.
Well, I didn't realise it was the tank. I just knew one of my first objectives is to control Black Bess, and I'm thinking, what's Black Bess?
She runs the local resistance at the French bar, and she's not best pleased about what's happening.
Anyway, it's about during the World War One. Little history lesson. Tanks were what we had over the opposition. So it's heavily, from what I played, it's heavily surrounded around this technology that came across. And you have to go through the first mission in Black Bess and destroy these outposts. And it was very traditional first-person shooter. Go to this point, capture. It was like a capture the flag, as well in the main campaign. So the gameplay is very good. Anyway, the gameplay itself. Very. If you take Call of Duty, and I'd say increase the difficulty, I think, as well.
So are you talking also, like Medal of Honor type thing?
Yeah, but you still regenerate your health. They haven't gone back to old school, collect your health packs.
Right. Okay, yeah.
But anyway, you have to keep on leaving and returning to Black Bess, and you have both of your health bars, your health to look after.
So yours and the tanks.
So for example, you have to change you have a wrench, and when Black Bess gets damaged and you're not in it, you'll have to go and repair Black Bess.
Does that involve hitting Black Bess with a wrench, or do you have to get out and start turning the wrench?
You have to actually hold the button and it turns the wrench while you're getting shot at, so it's a very strategic element to it.
Okay.
But there's 3 of you, and, well, there's 4 of you at the beginning, but it ends up being 3 of you. But then they want you to get out of Black Bess and go and clear the area, make sure it's safe for the tank to go through, and then they want you to go back and repair Black Bess. It's like, why don't you just go out and do it yourself? Because I'm all the way over here with a pistol, no machine gun.
Yeah.
But anyway, you find out that you like after your main goals of capturing these outposts, you have to go further into the enemy base, and you get basically ambushed in this big open field, big open. I can't really describe it. It's like an open plain type of thing.
Yeah.
And they send about 3 or 4 tanks off after you, and then it's your job to where you start off with the pistol, and then to just get rid of them all while the tank backs you up. And I thought it was a really fun game. I think it's a really fun way to. Well, it's a really fun game. I really liked it compared to the older Call of Duty games.
All right.
And the amount of weapons there that you have to procure. You can get, for example, you've even got pressured mines you can lay on the floor. There's anti-vehicle cannon, but it adds a more strategic element to it because you can only hold set. Like, it'll get rid of your wrench if you want to pick up the rocket launcher, so you can't protect Black Bess no more.
Okay.
So that it's really good, and it really adds on to the agony of war as well. When you lose some of your teammate, well, I shouldn't say teammates, should I? Squad mates.
Yeah.
Teammates is a completely different thing. But yeah, compared to Call of Duty, I have to compare it to Call of Duty. I really like the element where it's just the environments are all destructible.
All right.
Literally
They have been for a while, yeah.
Yeah. You hide behind the cover, for example, and then next thing you know, somebody's in a cannon firing a rocket at you, and your cover's gone.
Do they have that levolution thing that they had in Battlefield 4 where the terrain actually changes dependent on weather events and other things like that?
It does change. I'm not actually sure it changes during the level. It does change level by level, obviously, but there are different scenarios where, for example, the second bit of the first campaign, it's a very misty, so your visibility's down, and you're sent by yourself while the tank's slowly behind you in a very dense fog or mist, unable to see these soldiers that are looking for you. So it adds, with the weather changes and the different scenarios that you put in, it adds that, it gets rid of the boredom of non-stop action.
Okay.
Which is usually what I'm not usually a fan of playing.
Yeah. All right, cool.
We're back soon with more reviews, which are probably totally different.
Yeah.
Click the like if you agree with us, or, if you disagree, comment below. And we shall see you next time on the Geek Show's YouTube channel.